What is going on, everybody, and welcome to the channel. If you're new here, please consider subscribing and hitting that thumbs up button. That would be amazing because I have a formation for you, and it's a formation that you probably know about, have used yourself, but it is amazing formation, and I can't help but keep going back to it. I do all these formations and all these setups, but the number one I'm most comfortable with, the number one that I use day in, day out, no matter whether it's a tournament, no matter whether it's rivals, foot champs, is the formation you see in front of you. And I have so much fun using it. Like there, for example, little bit of skill that ends in a goal. I love it. I love how, being 1-1, for example, and the game's in the balance and you don't know who's going to win. I just feel so at ease with this formation and so comfortable with it and how it works and everything that goes along with it. It's very rare that I lose with this formation as well. So I'm going to include a game that I draw because I don't always win everything. So I don't want anybody to be fooled that I win all the time because I don't. I do have draws, I do have losses, but this formation, my days, it's my formation. I like it, I love it. It's just, and again there, I just have so much fun with this formation. I can do crazy stuff with it and feel comfortable. That is what it's all about. So it is a 4-4-2 formation. I will show you at the end of this video how I have my 4-4-2 set up because I have it set up slightly differently. I have looked at other YouTubers' videos and mine is definitely set up differently to theirs. Look at that. That is a lovely run and a lovely through ball. That's just a really nice goal. And yes, I do have some nice players, but ultimately, the reason you're here is because you want those extra wins, because we have TOTS coming up. And again, I will explain at the end of the video the way TOTS is going to work this year. I'll give you the times, dates of when players are going to be released. So yeah, unfortunately, it's not Premier League the first set of TOTS this season. So oh well, we'll get the best of both worlds anyway. But yeah, we're going to have some nice SBCs coming up, so we're going to need some fodder. We're going to need those extra wins, especially in game modes like squad battles where you're guaranteed a TOTS player, in foot champs where you're guaranteed a TOTS player, in rivals where you're guaranteed a TOTS player. You're going to want those extra wins, and this formation is going to give you extra wins. And not only just extra wins, it's going to give you a confidence boost as well. Look at that for a goal. It's going to give you confidence to move forward and express yourself and do things that you wouldn't normally do, especially in and around TOTS. I, for one, have spent years playing foot champs and getting frustrated because I could only get 9, 10, 11 wins and I wanted more. I wanted the better players, I wanted the bigger players. I used to get angry and frustrated and annoyed, and I could never understand why. And I strived for the better players as well. So I'd do all the SBCs that came out. I'd look at the meta players. I'd look at the pros and running what teams they were running, what players fit in what position. I spent years researching all this, and it boils down to one thing. If you take away connection, for example, it literally boils down to one thing. It's not only does it boil down to skill level, but it also boils down to how you're set up. So I can play somebody that's very, very skillful and is 10 times better than me as a player, but my setup might be better, which will give me a slight advantage over them because they might be too aggressive and step up. The way I'm set up will just nullify that and just make a massive difference, and that's all you can ask for in this game. So yeah, I mean, little thing, Mbappe is just a beast of a card, but I haven't come across a team that I thought doesn't deserve to be in the same league as me, if that makes sense. I have come across guys that have been used, or girls, I don't know, that have been using silvers in their team and have still given me a game and a half because their setup's been pretty good. Especially in the early days of the 4-2-1-3, for example. Now, thank God that's moving on from that. Thank God we're moving away from that now, and we're moving on to different formations because, much like the 4-3-2-1 was last year, it was a pain in the backside constantly coming up against every team was running it, and you got to a point where you had to run it too, whereas this time around we don't have to run the same as our opponents. So yeah, I have this formation in my slots 100% is always in my slots. I have two more formations that I have a go to that I use as well, just to be on the safe, just to change things up if I'm struggling a little bit. But you can see we're scoring so many goals with this formation. It's ridiculous, and we're having fun with that formation too. We're skilling, we're passing, we're moving. We've got it all. This formation's got it all. I can't stress how good this formation is. I can't stress how much I like this formation as well. So yeah, that is where I am at this point in time, guys. So I'm going to stop chatting a load of nonsense now, and I'm going to show you how I've got my 4-4-2 set up. So after you've watched all of that, let me show you how I've got this set up, and you are going to be shocked. That I promise, because it is a very simple formation and it is very simple to do, and it is I can't stress how simple this is. 4-4-2 flat, balanced build-up style, high defensive approach 70, and look at the player roles, guys. I haven't touched them. I've left them as they are. The reason why I've left them as they are is because it does exactly what I need it to do with everything on balance. The only thing we are going to change is this. That is it. The only thing you need to change is this. You can sit there and you can tamper with the 4-4-2. You can sit there and make your own rules and where you want players to sit, but in my opinion, you don't have to. Let it ride. Put everything on balanced, and it will work out exactly how you need it to work out, because that is how good this 4-4-2 formation is. And one thing I will say is, over TOTS, you're going to come up against a lot of sweats. You're going to come up against a lot of toxicity. When I tell you this formation will help you. You will get those extra wins in foot champs. You'll get those extra wins in rivals, in any cup games we've got going on. And I would also manage to say that you're going to get some good rewards. You're going to get some good rewards with these extra wins. You're going to get some nice players. You're going to get some really, really nice players. This is why I'm showing this formation now and just saying you've got to go for it, guys, because it is a really good formation. Now, from what I understand from EA's point of view, with TOTS, we're going to have April 25th League One, men and women, and the Dutch League, and then May the 2nd we've got the Premier League, men and women, and then we've got the EFL combined leagues. And then on May the 9th, we have Bundesliga, male and female, then the Super League. And then on May the 16th, we have Serie A, men and women's. And we have Europe Select as well. And then we have on May the 30th, MLS, Saudi, rest of the world. And then on June the 6th, we have Ultimate TOTS. So that is the way they're going to line this up. That is the way TOTS is going to work this year. And I just hope you all get some really good rewards and get what you want and get what you deserve, So yeah, there is your code, guys, top left of your screen. Enjoy this formation, because I know I have, I know I will, and I will continue to use this formation because it is amazing. And until next time, everybody, take care and look after themselves.